Well, brakes are on. Went back over all the bolts. Everything is tight. Marked everything. So essentially, we're gonna get the motor from down there, from up there down here, and set it in here. So it should be about that time. So got some stuff to move around, finish getting the wheels and tires down, throw them on, get the motor and trans set down in here, drive shaft in, and it's gonna be close. Still got a ceramic paint the exhaust, so that's probably gonna be a day or so. Probably won't get done this week, truthfully. But yeah, so there she be. Very very clean, fresh and clean. But yeah, so there's that. back in. So obviously we still gotta tighten some stuff up. They're over there working on the exhaust now, getting that shit painted up. But it is in, mounted. It is dirty. It needs cleaned. So they have a problem with body shop stuff is it's a mess. But we'll clean it up, get it get everything cinched down. But it's in there. Not too bad. So there we be. He's about to throw some primer on the firewall here. So catch that in action here and just have at it. Talk about it, be about it. Well, it's Friday. Kind of slack today on the freaking GoPro deal, but we've made even more strides on the 51 here. Thing is really coming together. Got all the exhaust on, threw the radiator up in here just kind of to mock it up to run my transmission lines. But as you can see, looks pretty sweet. Definitely a lot of silver, a lot of silver. That's the exhaust is that it's called Helix ceramic, like high temp paint. I think it's good to like 2,500 degrees or something like that. Did the manifolds and everything, but yeah. So got transmission lines made up. AC compressor on. I got to measure for my belt there. I need to get a stretchy belt for that. Yeah, so radiator's thrown up in there, but yeah, should be pretty cool. Made a lot of progress with it this week. Like I said, it's definitely a slow deal when it's something that nice, that big a price tag on it, that you just got to take your time and do it right. Make sure you don't scratch nothing or nothing like that. And anybody who knows me, like, I'm a hustler, get that shit done. But it's a nice change of pace, truthfully, to be able to just kind of slow down and do it right, do it nice. I mean, not saying I don't do shit right, but it's makes you proud for sure to see this kind of stuff come together, you know what I mean? Wheels and tires on there. But yeah, that's just been kind of the day. That, and then I had the Mustang in, had to put a starter on that and mess with the carburetor on that. Threw like 2 more degrees of timing in it. It's a driver car for sure. It's got some Windsor based small block Ford in it, but just not one of them things. It is a 5-speed car, pretty cool stick car. Again, not my thing, but definitely cool. Cool, it's a coupe car. You don't see a whole lot of coupes. See more fastbacks than anything, but the coupes are cool. But yeah, so wrap this week up. He did sand. Actually, I'll run up here real quick and show you kind of the progress on the firewall there that he's got on that. He blocked that today, got that ready. So honestly, the firewall, the roof, he's gonna paint the firewall on the roof and paint the bottom side of the car, and then we'll set it back on here and get it set down on, and then it'll get painted while it's on the chassis. So just to make it done. But yeah, as I say in all of them, don't talk about it, you be about it. And that's how you live, man. I mean, there's time on this earth is short. You don't know, tomorrow's not promised, so live it, have fun, enjoy it. But yeah, we'll walk up here real quick and check the firewall out. So, as you can see, boom. So, smoothed her all up. Really, the two holes there are for where the dipstick mounts, and then where the column comes through, and then the brake booster deal that mounts there, and that's essentially it. On these things, actually, this brace used to come all the way over to essentially here and then kind of dog-legged up. But obviously this car was a straight six car, and you can see what the firewall was obviously notched for the straight six. Now obviously the LS is nowhere near as long as what the straight six was, but it is wider. So I cut these down, reinforced all that, and then it's essentially the one bolt now. But just to clean it up and make it all symmetrical and make it look right. So, but then the box is here. This is where the Resto Mod Air, the high-low side pressure lines for the AC, and then the heater core lines come out for that, because everything's all up under the dash. And then on the other side over there, the box over there, that is for park and brake, because these cars had like the old pull style park and brake deal. This one here is actually a foot style, like a late model GM deal. Push it to apply it, and then hit it again to get it to release. So that's what the park and brake will be on it. But yeah, rolling right along with it. So this here is not my wheelhouse, paint and body. Jared will ask me, hey man, you want to paint? Did you want to paint the firewall? I said, do you want me to paint the firewall? No, that's not my department. I can run freaking mud, whatever. I don't know. It's just, I'm not a paint and body guy. I appreciate it. I respect it for sure, but nuts and bolts are my thing. So make them go fast, make them make power. That's where I'm at. These guys make them look pretty and shiny and stuff, which I respect that. I'm cool with that. I mean, hey, to each his own, but yeah, cool deal. So won't be long. Hopefully get this thing painted here, and then we get it sat down on it and get this thing rolling. So I was telling him today, hell, if I had the fuel tank for that thing, I'd put 12 volts to that thing and fire that thing up, truthfully, because it ain't nothing to it. With that GM connecting cruise, it's very it's plug and play. It's your ignition, your power, and your ground essentially, and that's it. Everything else is, it's idiot proof. Plug is only in one way. Everything is labeled. I'm a Holly fan for sure, but that connecting cruise deal is, for what it is, it's kind of nice. But if that car is stock, it's not even, it's a stock LS3. It's like a stock 430 horse LS3, no cam, no nothing. So it's just a driver. Like the dude he's just gonna drive the thing. It's no race car, nothing. It's essentially just a real pretty show car, really. I mean, that you can get in and hop in it and go anywhere with all your modern stuff, and it should drive. If it drives anything like that 69 Camaro that we did on the Roadster Shop chassis, this thing is going to be a freaking blast to drive, because that 69 Camaro, I've driven a lot of first gen Camaros, and that thing, truly impressive. I mean, even for a big block car, all that weight over the nose, really fun. Now, if that thing had a all aluminum LS in it with a 5-speed or a 6-speed, man, you could have some fun. But yeah, so that's where we be. So I'm gonna end this one off. This will be this week's video. I'll try to get this together, wrapped up either this evening or this weekend, and throw it up there on the old YouTubes, and yeah, so get some more stuff going next week. Actually, I think I'm going to Florida next week, so have to take you along and go see that one. That's a cool ass car down there we're gonna go get. So yeah, good stuff. So like I said, don't talk about it, be about it. Check us out, Aki Restorations on Instagram at Aki_restorations. And check out the website, it's Aki.com. Done a lot of work on that and kind of got that up and going, and pretty proud of that for not being a website guy, but yeah, cool stuff. So later, fools.